Hello, all my pollinating people. Today, I am going to show you how to make this stunning native pollinator planter. When we think of pollinators, we think of gardens and lush greens, but let's realize that we can also do that in our planters. So I'm going to show you this simple process of how to do that, and almost instantly, once you're done, you will start seeing pollinators. Here we go. First, you have to find your inspiration. This neutral colored planter will make everything that we purchased pop. Second, you gotta get a good potting mix. I used Miracle-Gro for this particular pot, but I also use off-brands as well. It just depends. I will ask my local greenhouse what they prefer. Sometimes they actually prefer the off-brand that's in your area. So in this particular case, I am filling the planter just about a third of the way so that we can go in a little bit later and place all the plants that we want in their particular spots and get a good look at it so that it looks fresh and crisp and full before we actually fill it to the brim. Before we start planting, we gotta even out this soil so that we have a nice level area to get to the good stuff. Let's go. Our first plant, the Bebop Bee Balm. Say that 3 times fast. But if you think the name is fantastic, you should smell this thing and you should see it in person. The blooms on this native plant for Pennsylvania are absolutely stunning. The next plant is this little Joe Pye weed, but there is absolutely nothing little about this guy. He's actually huge, and he's going to be your butterfly's absolute best friend. In fact, so much he's going to pop in your garden and be like, hey! So don't underestimate the Joe Pye weed. Our local gardener has this beautiful hybrid echinacea plant. Very native. Look at the middle of that. Stunning. The orange tints, and it just doesn't look like your normal coneflower. But I think he looks great right back here in this little corner. He kind of makes it full and pop. I think one of our friends just flew off. Let's try that again. That looks better. And the plant we'll finish off with is one of my favorites, the zinnia. And your little bee friends, it's also one of their favorites as well. My hummingbirds also really love these. I don't know about everybody else, but I really like the colors too in this. It's going to make that hybrid echinacea pop with this, and then the natural colors just kind of flow all together. And so now we basically have everything done, but we're not done. We just laid out what we're going to do. This was just our roadmap. So now we have to go back in, take them out of our planter boxes, put them back in once we get them out, and make sure that they're in their homes that we had figured out that we liked, that they suit well. Most pollinator gardens are gonna love the sun, so make sure that they are in a partial sun spot, and I like to give them their own little area. I'm gonna take this guy out, make sure that we take him out of his pajamas, let's just put it that way, and give him some room to grow. And this is where I just kind of do all my touch-up and make it final. This is like the commitment moment. We have decided where everything is going, and I know you can't see it right now in this imagery, but I'm going to show you at the end just how stunning this entire thing looks. I cannot tell you, I have done so many planters for my local community and businesses here, and I have got to tell you, this one is my absolute favorite. I didn't know that native pot planting could be absolutely so stunning. I'm so used to using different things and for different people and the uniqueness of each person, but this one felt like home. I guess because pollination just means so much to me. You know, bees are going extinct, and if we don't have pollinators, we don't have food source. So it's just really important that we start giving them homes, not just in our gardens, but also our landscaping and our planters. Now I just want to go in and fill those gaps with some potting soil that is left over. So basically, because I started with a third of a pot full and I just placed those guys in there, now I have to go in and fill every little nook and cranny so that they can root sufficiently as they start to grow. And don't forget to water your planter as soon as you're done planting. You just want to make sure that they are fed in their new home. No different than when you're settled in. Once you moved, you want some food as well. So anyway, I typically like to water my plants every day or every other day. In this, I just kind of wanted to show you what those gaps look like up close. And next I'm going to show you what it looks like once we have those all filled in. Kind of hard to see on video, but it's nice and smooth and even. And here's your finished product. I, like I said, absolutely love this. It's just enough warm colors, especially with that natural pot and the natural greens. And I'm telling you, as soon as I was done, bees were coming. And ta-da! Here it is in its new home, delivered and ready to go. And look at this. A little honeybee coming right to it, happy as can be. Now this is what it's all about. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. Peace, love, flowers. Let's do this together and let's keep learning together.